When you find out that there's something wrong with your child that you can't fix, you need a place that is very, very close to the hospital. For one, you don't want to leave the hospital, but there comes a point when you have to leave. You have to go get rest, you have to go eat. If you don't take care of yourself, you can't take care of your child. And that's where the Ronald McDonald House comes in at. They're there for the parents. They're there for the child, but they're there for the parents to make sure they have what they need so they can take care of their child.
We have families who are med flighted in the middle of the night with the clothes on their back, and that's it. What I think is compelling about many of our families is that, first of all, they're just like you and me, and they have their life and they're moving forward, and then all of a sudden there is a single event that changes their reality. Their life becomes something completely different. And it may be a few days, it may be a couple months, but for many of them, it can be years, or it can lead to a completely different life. And I think part of what they are able to do here at the Ronald McDonald House is they are able to adjust, and they are able to figure out what comes next, and they are able to focus where they need to be focused, which is on helping their child heal.
As a parent, I can only imagine that moment when your child is diagnosed with a life-threatening illness or has a traumatic injury, and so many questions run through your mind. Where do we go? How will we do it? Will my child survive? And how can we make it through this time? That's when Ronald McDonald House comes into place. We provide a home away from home for those families who need it most, a quiet place, warm meals, other families experiencing similar trauma, and the love and support they need to get through this time.
Our doctor actually sent us to Oklahoma City because they knew something was wrong and they weren't sure what. So they had me delivered in Oklahoma City because they found a severe congenital heart defect. And then when he was 2 days old, he got flown to Arkansas Children's Hospital up here, and then they sent me up here as soon as I got released. And it's been a long road. A very long roller coaster.
When we first found out what was going on with him, I didn't understand it, and I was up here by myself. And
you were 18? No, 21?
No, I was 22.
22.
Yes. And I was an hour away from home. My mom wasn't able to come up here. She worked. So it was just me and Skylar. And so the Ronald McDonald House, you know, I was staying there, and not little did I know I would be there for 4 months.
We never been to Little Rock before, and apparently we are from China, so we have no family members or relative or any friend here. We have friends in Columbus, we have some new friends in LA, but in Little Rock, kind of we have nothing. But staying in a McDonald House makes us feel that we have someone that can help us during this tough time for our whole family.
One of the primary services we're able to provide families whose child is being treated at Arkansas Children's Hospital is the ability for the family to stay together.
Families are an absolutely essential part of healing for children, even the most critically ill children. What we found is that children need less medicines, they need less pain medication, they certainly have a more positive attitude and are much more comforted when parents are part of the team taking care of them.
You know, Children's Hospital is so different because we treat not only the child, but we treat the child's family, and it's an important unit. And when mom and dad and the rest of the extended family aren't okay, they're not cared for, they don't have a comfortable place to sleep, it's difficult for the child to get better. The Ronald McDonald House provides that in so many ways for families to be able to get rest and respite, to get a meal, to get a moment of relaxation, to get a quiet space where they can get away and think and pray and do what they need to do. The Ronald McDonald House is essential to what it is that we do for delivering care for children. It's not the same as delivering medical care, but it's that important aspect of ministering and taking care of the needs of our patients and their families in a way that we simply can't.
One of the components of value that the house adds to the family experience is it just allows them to escape the hospital for a brief period of time, to step across the street, catch their breath, regroup, and then head back to the hospital with renewed courage and renewed spirit. Our board has known that this facility, which is well-loved but frankly a little well-worn, must be replaced for the care and comfort of our families. Our board has been really thoughtful about this process. We want to take this care that has been evident in this building right here for more than 32 years, and we want to transfer that to a space that is more about what the families need.
Simple and everyday tasks that we take for granted, whether that's cooking a meal, washing your clothes, cleaning your own room, and the new house will provide that, and also more sense of normalcy for these families that have been taken away, and sometimes it's for days, sometimes weeks, and unfortunately sometimes months.
So we spoke to our families. We spoke to families who stayed with us years ago. We spoke to families in the dining room 2 weeks ago. And we said to them, what would make your life easier? What would enable you to put your focus where it needs to be on taking care of your child, helping them heal, and getting home faster?
What would I like to see in there?
Yeah.
Like a basketball goal, or, just something that I could do, even if it's just being able to walk around or swing on a swing, just getting some type of exercise. And I want to stay in shape because I'm 15 and gotta impress the ladies. So that's what I'd like to see.
It would be nice to have at least a full-size bed. Yeah, it is, because it's much comfortable.
I wish that the new Ronald McDonald House could have some bedroom with bathroom, because for my case, I had an emergency C-section. It's very hard for me to walk too far in the first week when I was discharged from hospital. So I think it would be very nice that they can have some bedroom, have a bathroom in it. That can be more convenience for some women like me.
The truth is, the only thing I have to do to convince you that we need a new Ronald McDonald House for our families is to show you the one we have. The single insurmountable detail in our current house is the fact that we have communal bathrooms. And when I think about Mom, who just had a C-section and has a baby in ICU, and I think about her sharing that space with other people, it pains me. Our moms need to be able to have a private experience in their room, to take care of themselves physically so that they are rested and so that they can focus on what matters, which is taking care of that baby. There are 28 rooms in the Ronald McDonald House, and what we find is that when you open every door to every room in our house, there is a special story, there is a specific story, there is a family who needs our care and needs our comfort. And what we believe, what we know, is that when you open a door at the Ronald McDonald House, you find hope.